Hello, everybody. Welcome to our info session that we are hosting tonight. My name is Valerie Saavedra, and I am a Pearl Pro leader here at Ternant. And I am super excited to be co-hosting this event with my wonderful business partner, Miss Jennifer Laurie. We are going to be going over different parts of our business, from our wellness products to our physician-led peptide partnership, our travel membership program, and the opportunity to capitalize on all of these amazing things with a second stream of income if that is something for you. But I think the most fun part of tonight's info session is we are going to be giving away a $50 Amazon gift card to one lucky person at the end of our session. And you get an entry just by being here tonight and hanging out with us. Isn't that great? And in return, you can walk away with this $50 gift card, but you will also walk away with some really great knowledge that you can have in your back pocket for the future if and when you decide this is going to be a fit for you, whether it's for your health, for travel, or maybe adding in that second stream of income that you've been looking for. And I absolutely love working with my wonderful business partner, Miss Jen Laurie. She is a certified holistic nutritionist practitioner and has taught me everything I know about these wonderful products and what they do for the body. And with her extensive knowledge on holistic practices, she is the best person on this Zoom to be able to talk about these wellness products and how they can apply to your health and wellness goals and what they can do for your body. So I am going to pass it over to my wonderful mentor and business partner, Miss Jen Laurie, so she can um, bless us with the knowledge that she has of these amazing products that we're going to go over today, and then add in any additional information from this company because she has been with the company for the longest and she has the most knowledge to share with you guys. And I'm excited to have her start us off.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Val. Now, Val has been instrumental in the momentum we've been creating within our team and our company, and we are so blessed to have your leadership, Val. So thank you so much for jumping in and just taking charge the way you have. I absolutely adore you, and I'm so glad that we got to meet in person just recently for the first time. And I love this journey we're on together. So the I get the task to bring the product knowledge to you guys tonight. We're going to talk about a handful of things, like Val said. We're going to burn through the information quite quickly, but know that if you have questions when we stop the recording, please just write down your questions and we'll answer all your questions at the end. We will stay on for a couple of minutes while we do the draw, and you'll be free to ask any questions you have at that time. So we're so excited to be here with you because we have discovered a company that is quite the gem. It is quite the gem. And so I was introduced to this company back in the late 2023, 20 or 2022. At the beginning of 2023, I got the opportunity to experience the products firsthand. Now, I've been a holistic nutritionist for a decade, and I've been in the health and wellness space for 2 decades. And I have never seen anything like this when it comes to products, how they're put together, with the integrity, with the formulations. When I look at different products like this, I often find that most companies spend more money on marketing than they do on ingredients. So those might be products that you've maybe tried before. The label looked really promising, right? You thought it was going to do the thing. Then you took it and you're like, I don't know. I think it may be. I don't know. Like, I hope it's doing something. Then you stop taking it after a few months and you're like, I don't feel any different. Now, put your hand up if you've ever done that before, because I sure know I have. I've used products in the past with such big hopes and then just like disappointment. And so you might be coming on here with a bit of skeptical eyes yourself because you've probably experienced what I had experienced in the past as well. And what I have come to know about these products and how they're different is you feel them when you take them and you feel them when you don't. And on the days you don't, it's not as good of a day. That's what I'm going to say, right? And so when you know, it's amazing to take a product that you actually feel and know. You know it's working because you feel it in your body. You feel more energy. You feel like your gut health is just like operational and good. Your joints calm down. They stop screaming at you with every stair you try to climb. Your mobility, you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot what it was like to actually get on the ground and get back up without groaning and in pain and being stiff. Like, Martina, you're laughing, but this is a real thing. Like, before these products, I was literally like crawling out of bed. I was rolling over ever so carefully because I was afraid I was going to hurt something, pull something. Like you guys, I don't know. Is it just me? Like I hit 40 and it was like maybe you're not all 40 yet, but I hit 40 and everything changed. Inflammation running rapid, my weight started going up and like there was nothing I could do to control it. Everything was going wrong and I was like, did I literally just turn into a pumpkin? Like what happened? And so that is why I have fallen in love with these products. This is why I choose to share them, is because they really truly work and they truly make a difference. And so, you're going to hear a couple of stories here tonight about the health products. Now, we've also dove into a space. Have you guys heard about peptides? Anybody heard about peptides? Okay, maybe you've heard of the weight loss ones because they're advertised. If you go to a movie, you can't not watch one right now. If you go to a sports arena, you can't not see it on the boards, right? Like they're everywhere. These GLP-1 peptides. People are using them as a tool to help get their metabolic health back on track, to help with weight loss, to help with all this stuff, right? And then there's also longevity peptides. We're going to talk a little bit about those things tonight too. And then we also have this pillar about travel. Who likes to travel? I love to travel. I live in a very cold climate and I love to be able to spend the cold months down south. I want to be warm in the winter time. I'm too old for this cold stuff up here. So I love our travel platform. We'll dip into that just really briefly tonight. And then we're going to talk a little bit about, like Val said, if you are looking for a way to create another stream of income for your family, this is a great opportunity. You get the ability to change people's lives and the ability to share something that's going to make an impact in your life also. And then you go and you multiply that and you make money by multiplying those happy stories. Like, it's a win-win-win. Do you see that? It's a win-win-win. So you get to, and we also have this amazing pillar where we give back. It's called Lift Where You Live. So if you love to give back, make sure you get back with the person who invited you to watch this and ask them, what the heck is Lift Where You Live? And they will dive in and tell you all about Lift Where You Live and how we give back through community initiatives. Okay, let's talk about peptides first. So, what we have is an opportunity. So, we have a wellness partner called Bell MD. And what Bell MD is it is a company that is, when we refer you to Bell MD, you're going to have access to physicians that specialize in peptide therapy, where you can then work with those doctors and be approved for peptides, be guided through the whole experience, and have everything delivered straight to your door with all the instructions, all the supplies you need, everything step by step taken care of for you, and continued access to those physicians thereafter the purchase as well. Okay. So this is a referral partnership that we have to help you get on track with peptide therapies. You might have questions about peptides. Make sure you write them down so we can talk a little bit more about them. So when we're talking about peptides, we're talking people are using peptides for weight loss. They're using them for, oh my gosh, do you know they're using peptides to tan their skin right now too? Like the signaling to change the melanin in your body. Like it's so crazy with sleep, energy, better body compositions, to recovery of muscles, for gut health support. There is peptides for all kinds of things. And right now, there's a huge movement in this area, in this field, because the physicians and doctors are now seeing all the trial data and they're working their way to getting them FDA approved. So this is just an emerging market that's just growing and blowing up right now. So the handful that have already been approved, we have access to through BellMD. And in the coming months, as they get passed through the system and approved for use, you're going to see them pop up and be available on here too. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's just the beginning. And statistics are showing that like 95% of adults are going to be using a peptide in the next few years. Like it's so crazy what this is opening up for people. And what is a peptide? Peptides are just a chain of amino acids that help your body to create the signal pathways that might have been dimmed because of age, illness, all kinds of stuff. Those kinds of things dim the signaling in the body, so this triggers the signaling to turn back on so your body can perform the functions like it did when it was young. Does that make sense? Okay, awesome. All right, so let's dive into some of the product formulations because this is where I have done my most studying, you guys. This is where I absolutely fell in love with the products. Now, if you are not doing anything to support gut health, oh my goodness, gut health is the foundation of all health in the body. If we're not accessing nutrients from our food, we're not going to be able to recover. We're not going to be able to get the nutrients from our food to use those basic building blocks that we need to build health in our body. So, if you have had an experience with any of these products as we're talking about it, I would love for you to pop it in the comment section. So those who are on here viewing would have the opportunity to read your stories as I'm talking, because this is like a one and done gut health product like I've never seen before. I had a friend who came to my house and she had just had her gallbladder out and she was talking about how every time she ate, she was getting pain in her stomach. And I was like, take this handful, just take one before you eat each meal. An hour after she left my house, she had lunch and she called me and she said, how's this possible? It works after just one. Because she had been trying all kinds of over the counter stuff to try and help her stomach to settle down. This is how effective this is. So we're going to watch just a quick 1 minute video of how this works. So how this works in the body, like how it helps to break down your food so that you can access those nutrients.
We're going to demonstrate the power of the Enrich enzymes using a snack pack pudding. As you can see, it's a solid. I turned it upside down here. I'm going to take one of these enzymes, crack it open, and stir in these raw enzymes that also have pre and probiotics. We're going to make sure this is really stirred around in here. These enzymes are designed to be taken before meals, so we're breaking down the carbs, the fats, the sugars, and the proteins so the body can actually absorb all the nutrients from the food and help with digestion. And so as you can see, this pudding is already going through a change. And literally in just about a minute and a half, it took a solid pudding and it liquefied it. I love being able to see the products that I'm taking every day work right before my eyes. And that's one of the great features of Enrich is we get to demonstrate the power of enzymes here.
I remember the first time I saw that and I was like, oh my gosh, I've never seen anything work that fast before in this industry. And that just blew my mind. And then again, we have we have so many stories with these products. And if you're watching right now, know that we actually have a private group that you can get invited to by the person who sent you here to watch this video. Ask them for an invite to a group on Facebook called Health Wealth Travel. That group, you will find hundreds of thousands of stories of happy people who have used these products that it has changed their life. And so go in there and just read through. You will find people that are struggling with some of the things that of the same things that people are also struggling with. And you can feel free to invite friends and family to that group also to be able to see, that there's hope. There's hope. There's a product that actually works, right? How many times have we heard people say, I've tried everything. I've tried everything. I hear it all the time, like, you haven't tried My Enrich. Give it a try. And then they come back to me, just like my friend Kayla, and say, oh my gosh, how did it work after just one day? I'm like, I know, it's like magic. No, it's the proper formulation. And so why this is so different is every phase of digestion is supported along the pathway. And so this product is formulated in a way to target the root cause of dysfunction. Now, the results we get on the outside, whether it's indigestion, IBS, Crohn's disease, call it what you want, that's just dysfunction of the gut. And if we have dysfunction, we're going to have symptoms, right? And so, what I love about Enrich is it targets the dysfunction. So, it doesn't matter what kind of gut issue you have, it's going to support your gut health, which is going to support the functioning of your body. Absolutely love it. Okay, we also have a metabolic support system. So we have a natural metabolic support system. So if you're looking for something more natural to help with weight management, blood sugar management, blood pressure, cholesterol, all those metabolic markers we talk about, this product set is absolutely amazing. It's actually it's been around for 2 years and it's won an award both years because of the science behind the products and the results people are getting from the products. Okay. We're seeing results like better digestion, weight loss, better blood pressure and cholesterol management in the body, all kinds of really great results. But ultimately, people feel better, right? You're like, great that those numbers are fantastic, but if your numbers are fantastic and you feel like crud, you don't, it's not improving your quality of life. And what we're after here is improving the quality of life. And if you're looking for a natural system to support your metabolic health, this is second to none on the market. Okay, so you can see some results here. I know Val, I don't know if you want to share quick. I know this was your first product set and you had great results. Now you paired this with Enrich because you've had gut issues for a long time as well. Do you want to share your story just for a quick couple of minutes since we've got you on here? I mean, everybody should hear your story.
Yeah. So so one of my friends that I've known for a very long time was a rep for Trinot for a while. And she had been coming to me telling me about these products because I would, talk about my gut issues. And I was never really interested in what, the products that she had to offer. And I was doing everything. I was trying to lose weight like I know how back in my 20s. So I was hitting the gym and I was hitting the cardio and I was counting my macros and I was, intermittent fasting and doing keto and all of the fad diets that are out there, Weight Watchers. You named it, I tried it. And if anything, I felt like I was gaining more weight. And I bought one of those full metabolic scales because my husband was like, well, just because you're gaining weight, muscle, and lifting, all the things. No, like my fat was not going down, it was staying the same. So I wasn't just gaining muscle. And I was just like, I'm doing everything and nothing's working. And I was going to go on the GLP-1 peptide, but me personally, I didn't want to go that route. I wanted to try something a little bit more natural. And so finally, I decided to reach out to my friend and I said, okay, I think I'm finally ready to kind of see what you have to offer here. Can you tell me a little bit more about it? And so she introduced me to these three products really. Jen will talk about the third one, but the three products together that I used, I saw results immediately. Now, did I lose weight immediately? No, but my entire metabolic or my entire body composition changed within a matter of days. So my bloating went down within 48 hours. My entire, like my cortisol in my stomach, my belly fat started shrinking. My face started shrinking. So I was losing the bloat in my face. I was losing the bloat in my stomach. It was all inflammation. So all of that dropped within weeks. And then after being on this three product system for about 60 days is when I started losing the pounds. And I've been on it for almost a year now, and I'm already 15 pounds lighter than I was when I first started. And again, all the bloating and the inflammation is gone. My energy is back. But I'm going to tell you something. I stopped using it because I'm on summer break. So I started at summer break of last year, and then I'm on summer break and I'm off my routine. So I'm not at work. I haven't been taking it, and I already start feeling the inflammation coming back. And I'm just saying it's a game changer when you're using it consistently because it stops the hunger. So guess what? I stopped using my Activate and now I'm snacking all day long. And now I'm starting to bloat because of all the sodium from my bad food that I'm eating. It's insane. I'm going through withdrawals. So that just goes to show you how great it is and how I cannot live without it.
Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna show you quick pictures here because pictures are worth 1,000 words, right? So, what I want you to take note, these are two of my friends, Gina and Donnie, use the Daily Health System alongside Enrich, okay? What I want you to notice most, yes, they look amazing. Do they not look amazing, you guys? They look amazing. But you know what? Their knees no longer hurt. They can get up off the floor and play with their grandchildren. They have mobility and life and light back into their life. But here's what I want you to take note about this here. Gina Della was down 64 pounds in 18 months. This is 18 months of consistently using a product that supports your body. Okay? So this is not an overnight like crash starvation diet situation. This is supporting your body getting back into metabolic function so that it can perform the way it's made to perform, like the way it was performing when you're 20, you know? And so, again, Donnie, 43 pounds in 14 months. So, this is something that you would want to stay on. If you've got a lot of metabolic dysfunction happening in your body, you're going to want to stick to it because you get the results when you stick to it, right? And so that is what I love is that, we have something natural that can support metabolic function in this way. Now I get to talk about my favorite product next because Glow Collagen is what helped me combat a lifetime, my whole adult life. I have dealt with chronic back pain that left me with the inability to be as physically active as I have wanted to be in my entire adult life. And I thought I would never get that. And after 40, things just kept going downhill, downhill, downhill. I was stiffer, my mobility was going away. I had pain in my body, didn't matter what I was doing. If I sneezed, I felt like I was going to like be incapacitated, you know? I couldn't bend down and fill the dog water without stabilizing myself on the counter. I was like, oh, like, I am not this old. How can I be feeling this way? And what it turned out is I was extremely deficient in collagen. And so that's when I really started deep diving into the world of collagen and learning about collagen because our body stops making it as we age. And it's the structural protein that holds our body together. It's in our bones, our muscle tissues, our connective tissues. It's in our arterial walls, our gut lining. It's our hair, our skin, our nails. But here's the deal. Most collagens will not go beyond skin deep. They are skin, hair, nails, cosmetic. This is a medical grade molecular peptide formula that reaches the depths of your body and allows your body to literally rebuild itself. It's the most phenomenal thing. I call it liquid gold because it is such a concentrated formula that has so given so many people results. With this product alone, it is like five supplements in one because it's not just a collagen, it's a whole formulation. It's a formulation to improve mobility, to tackle inflammation, excess inflammation in the body, to tackle the rebuilding of the cells. I know, I think I just saw Carrie add her story in there. So many people have had so many great results with it. And me personally, I stopped having to spend thousands of dollars on the chiropractor, massage, physio, all the things that I was spending money on every month just to survive, but I was still in pain. Like it's insane to me when I look back at that, that now with this collagen, all I do is take the collagen and my body's mobile. I'm in the best shape of my life. I am stronger than I've ever been. My body composition is better because lean muscle mass will grow with collagen as well. It improves lean muscle mass. It helps with metabolizing fat. This formula is second to none, and I can never say enough things about it because I could probably do a whole presentation on this formula and take up a whole hour because that's how different it is from other formulations on the market. Okay, here is just a handful. Again, we do have a private group that you can be invited to, so you can go and see some real life stories. But here's just a handful here of what people have to say about it. Here's some pictures. Pictures are worth 1,000 words, I always say. So gut health and collagen support, you see it with all kinds of skin, right? Skin issues, cellulite, rosacea, cystic acne, eczema, just like the skin, allowing the skin to retain moisture again. There's hyaluronic acid in there that actually helps with cellular hydration. Now, a lot of problems we have with our skin is due to cellular dehydration, right? Poor functioning of the gut, right? So, that's just a couple of visuals because, of course, we can't show you how pain changes, but we can show you the visual of the external appearances that will change with the Glow Collagen as well. Okay, Mojo. Is there any Mojo lovers on here? Mojo is all about mood, energy, focus. If you want to feel more optimistic, if you want to feel good about your life, if you want to have energy all day long, if you want more focus, if you want more focus to be more productive, this kind of helps. Like I say, like I drink my Mojo and all of a sudden the world gets clear. My nervous system calms down and I just feel more grounded. I feel like I'm smiling all of a sudden. I am no longer the yelly mom to my kids. Like it's really hard for them to set me off. They hate it because kids. I got teenagers. They like to trigger me and make me yell. And now I'm just like cool as a cucumber. Like, nope, sorry, you can't make me go out, fly off the handle. Not happening, right? So I love that this gives my nervous system the calm down and my brain the support to be able to function all day long without living off of like stimulants, right? Like it's absolutely phenomenal. If you have any results with the Mojo, put it in the comment section. Now, you can get it in coffee or chocolate, or we even have one, like we have a sister product called Zest. It comes in peach lemonade. I'm telling you, it's fantastic. I even use it as my pre-workout. And so that's if coffee and chocolate isn't your jam, look up Zest. Zest has a peach lemonade flavor. It's absolutely delicious, especially since it's summer. I like to drink that in summertime, especially. So some great results here. I love what Amanda says. It's mom energy, hug and a mug. Amanda, our friend Amanda here, she's got a couple of toddlers and it has saved her from being able to, function being the mom she wants to be. Feeling awake, right? Catherine says my brain actually feels like my superpower again. So if you are ready to turn your brain back on, you want to take a closer look at Mojo. Now I'm going to shift gears here for a second because I said in the beginning we also have access to travel. Now, if you're healthier, you probably want to plan a trip, right? You feeling better, you want to plan a trip. And, if money holds you back, well, how about if you could save 65%, right? 65% savings on over 850,000 hotels, resorts, cruises, condos. Condos, you guys, condos. You want to know what condos is? Let me explain that for 1 minute. condos is having access to over 4,000 timeshare properties across the world without having to buy into it or without having to sit through a painful presentation. Like, who doesn't want that, right? So you could have access to all of that with our travel club membership. Now, that's not even the best part. The best part is that after 12 months of consecutive membership, you get a free trip. And you get to choose when and where you want to go. You get to choose at over 3,000 destinations. You could even go to an all-inclusive, pay for the accommodation, bring a friend, right? And so you that turns that membership into high value. It's the best travel savings plan you'll ever have because you're going to turn that money 500% doing that. Okay, so moving on. We have helped people save almost $1 million, you guys. This platform has not even been available for 1 year yet, and we have helped almost 1 million people save almost $1 million. Isn't that phenomenal? Absolutely excited about that. Now is my time. I'm going to turn it over to Miss Val here, where she's going to share. Now, if you thought of anybody while you were listening to these stories, while you were listening about the products and, who might be interested, I want you to stick around here for a minute because we're going to show you how you can turn your experiences into a second income, or maybe it's a third income stream for you because this is, what people are doing right now is they're taking their pockets of their day and turning it into 4, 5, 6 figure incomes. And if that's something that it kind of piques your interest, you want to stick around and listen to what Val's got to share because we're going to just explain just real quick here, just not too depth, but enough to kind of give you an idea. And then what you want to do is you want to get back with the person who invited you if you want to like map it out personally and like a personalized pathway for you for how much money you want to make, you want to get back with the person who invited you to watch. But Val, I'm going to turn it back over to you so you can share all about how you can turn your experiences into income.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, well, one of the cool things is as part of my story is when I reached out to my friend on these products, not only did she tell me about the daily health system that transformed my life, she actually brought me in as a business, through a business, because she's and tell people they have to go to this restaurant and they have to try this snack and you have to go here and watch this movie. It was so good. I naturally do that without really thinking about it. And so because she noticed that about me, she brought the business opportunity to me along with the products and how they're going to change my life. And I actually decided I was going to buy into the business and it was the best decision I ever made because when you buy into this business, you're going to start using the products and you're naturally going to fall in love with them and you're naturally going to start bragging about them to all the people that you know because of how it's making you feel. And so, if you're already going to do that, you might as well monetize and take advantage of the commissions because if somebody sees your story, and let me tell you, they told me was, oh my God, Val, you've lost so much weight. What have you done? Oh, let me tell you what I've done. And so I share, and then guess what? They want to know more about it. And now I'm getting a commission. And just like that slide says, you can earn $7 to $10 commission on every single product that you are bragging, you get paid. And now guess what? Your products are now getting paid for because you're earning a commission, which you can directly use to buy your products. Now, guess what? I'm getting paid to use my products now instead of paying for them like I would going to any retail store in my city. And that was the biggest benefit that I started off with. Now, not only can you earn commission from just sharing how much, you can also have them join as well. So, for example, I shared my love of the products with our wonderful friend Martina. I messaged her. I saw that she was you have to check out these products. These products are going to change your game with the way you work out. And guess what? Now she's signed up because she wanted to get her products paid for. And then now she's recommending them to people and then they're signing up. So think about it as this. You can be a customer and you can buy the products. That's great. That's amazing. We all love our customers. Or you can choose to be a sales rep and you can share the love of your products for people and make a commission. Or you can even build a sales team and you build a sales team of people who are sharing the products, and then you get a percentage of that commission on top of your commission. And that is how you build with this compensation plan. Now, again, it's all about where you want to be and what works best for you. And there is something for everyone. Like I said, whether you want to be a customer, whether you want to share the love of the products and have people try a couple, or if you want to bring people on board with you and then you sell together as a team, which is what we do here. Everyone that is on this call, we're in business for ourselves, but we're not in business by ourselves. And we work together and we rank up to get these bonuses that our compensation plan offers. And we also get a commission, a Jeep stipend, and we get paid to drive Jeeps. So I have a Jeep that gets paid for every month. Jen has a Jeep. Martina has a Jeep. I'm not sure if there's anyone else on our team that has Jeeps, but I know for sure we do. And we get paid to drive our Jeeps through our Jeep bonus program. And that is another thing that I really like because I don't have a car payment. So not only do I pay for, not only are my products paid, if any of that sparked a little bit of interest for you, then this may be something we want to have a little bit of a deeper conversation with later on. Reach out to the person who invited you if you're curious about any of that, whether it's driving a car for free, getting your products for free, or maybe earning any of these monthly bonuses that Jen is displaying right now, whether it's a couple $100s a month to a few $1,000s a month. Again, it's whatever you want to build based on wherever you are in your life and how you want to grow. And that is one of the cool things. And yes, there is another opportunity where you can also earn trips. Right now, we are all working together to earn a trip to Cancun, Mexico, which is happening in January. And all it is sharing how much you love these products with people. And when you share and when they buy and then their lives are transformed and they share and so on and so forth, you earn points. And the more points you earn, you get a free trip. And this year is Mexico. And again, you're in business for yourself, but never by yourself. And you have access to so many different resources, trainings, and support. So you may be thinking, I'm terrible at sales. You're really, it's more a skill set than it is, because if you have ever recommended anything to anyone in your entire life, that is a sale. And that's something that we just have to learn. It's a skill. So if you're willing to learn the skill and you're willing to work and be coached, we can give you the tools, the systems, and the knowledge to be really good at this business if you're willing to grow and learn with us. And there's 3 different ways that you can jump into this business. My favorite way is with the Elite Builder Bundle, because you're going to get the most bang for your buck. You're going to get a very large majority of our products at a very discounted price. So you're already going to have a ton of products that you get to play with, love on, and brag about. You will get them discounted, and you automatically get a free ticket to our annual regional convention, which is coming up in September. And they're all over the nation, from Dallas to Nashville to Canada. You can kind of sit in the middle, which is our builder bundle, which is more kind of testing the waters. I'm not quite sure if I want to sell, but I kind of think I think I want to. So that's our medium bundle. That one's more for my wading in the water people. And if you really just want to take advantage of the discount, maybe you're not really interested in selling, like, I might recommend it to a person or two, but I'm not really interested in all of that. But I would love to get my products at a discount. That's cool. Then I recommend the starter pack. That's what I call our baby bundle, because that's going to get you the perfect. So again, You can start wherever you feel you are in your life, and we have something for everyone. And again, this is a conversation that we can kind of go into a little bit deeper if any of this resonated with you, or if anything just kind of light bulbed with you just a little bit. We have all the answers for you for any questions that you may have.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Val, for sharing. And I don't know if you guys saw that, but right now you can get started with Trinop for just $39 as an associate. Like it doesn't get less expensive. I know when I started my first franchise business, it was a $100,000 investment, not $39. And this business here has provided more income than that franchise ever did. Can you believe it? More profit. And so there's just nothing else like it where you can come in for a low, low cost. And all you need to do is invest in yourself and your time, and you can create income without putting hundreds of thousands of dollars on the line to do so. So thank you so much, Val, for your partnership. Thank you for everyone who shared in the chat your experiences. And if you are watching this for the very first time, or maybe it's your second time, get back with the person who invited you to watch and let them know. Let them know what piqued your curiosity. What are you wanting to have a deeper conversation about? And if it is about making, some health choices, we are available to jump on calls with you if you want to deep dive into your specific situation. If you're looking to travel, we can jump on and check out the travel platform together at another date and deep dive into that. Or if you're looking to create income, we can map that out for you too. So thanks so much for joining us, and I hope to see you again soon. Have a great night, everyone.
You, Jen,